Nigeria's history is full of dark nights and tragic mornings, but one of the most chilling stories is that of Alhaja Kudirat Abiola, the fearless wife of Chief MKO Abiola, the man believed to have won the June 12, 1993 presidential election. Her name has become a symbol of courage, resistance, and sacrifice. Today, let's journey back to the mid-1990s and uncover the heartbreaking story of how Kudirat Abiola was silenced in a broad daylight assassination that shook Nigeria to its core. Nigeria stood on the brink of hope in June 1993. For the first time in decades, Nigerians across tribe and religion voted freely. Business mogul Moshood Kashimawo Olawale Abiola, popularly known as MKO Abiola, was the clear winner. But before the joy could take root, tragedy struck. On June 23, 1993, General Ibrahim Babangida annulled the election. Nigeria descended into chaos. Protesters filled the streets. The dream of democracy was snatched away in broad daylight. By 1994, Abiola boldly declared himself the rightful president of Nigeria.
Assuming there was good faith on the part of government, all matters relating to the election should have gone to the tribunal set up by law for such cases, and should only have been initiated by persons or bodies that had genuine interest in the election. Instead, we are being told that the judiciary behaved so badly that I, Moshood Kashimawo Olawale Abiola, should be penalized for his conduct. It is incredible. In view of all this, I find the conclusion unfortunate but inescapable that the federal military government is guilty of bad faith, pure and simple. No one has accused me of any offense against any known electoral law or regulation. The people of this country went to polls on Saturday, June 12, 1993, and without let or hindrance chose me as their president. Didn't they?
The military ruler then, General Sani Abacha, reacted swiftly. Abiola was arrested and thrown into prison. While many cowered in fear under Abacha's dictatorship, Kudirat rose like a lioness. She became the voice of the oppressed, the rallying point of the pro-democracy movement. From 1994 to 1996, she organized protests, funded strikes, and mobilized international pressure against Abacha's regime. She was not just a wife fighting for her husband's freedom. She was a woman fighting for Nigeria's democracy. But her bravery made her a target. In the smoke-filled backrooms of power, her name was whispered. To Abacha's loyalists, Kudirat was dangerous, too loud, too fearless, too influential. It was a Tuesday morning in Lagos. Kudirat set out for an appointment, moving through the busy streets in her black Mercedes-Benz. Unknown to her, she was being followed. At 12:30 p.m., near the 7-Up bottling company in Ikeja, her vehicle was suddenly blocked. Witnesses later recounted how armed men pulled up beside her car. In a matter of seconds, bullets ripped through the air. Kudirat Abiola was shot. Her driver was wounded but survived. Lagos, the giant city, froze in disbelief. The woman who had dared to defy Abacha lay bleeding in her car. By the time she was rushed to the hospital, it was too late. Kudirat Abiola was dead. Nigeria had lost a heroine. The assassination shook the world, but soon, whispers turned into accusations. Many pointed fingers at Abacha's infamous strike force, allegedly led by Major Hamza al-Mustafa, Abacha's chief security officer. In 1999, after Abacha's sudden death and Nigerians' return to democracy, shocking testimonies emerged. A key witness, Sergeant Rogers Barnabas Jabila, confessed that he was part of the hit squad that carried out the killing. He claimed they acted on orders from above. Though trials dragged on for years, Major al-Mustafa and others were arrested, tried, and even sentenced at one point. The case was messy. In 2013, al-Mustafa was controversially acquitted. To this day, many Nigerians believe justice for Kudirat was never truly served. Kudirat's assassination sent shockwaves across Nigeria. Markets closed, activists wept, and the international community condemned the brutality. But even in death, her voice refused to be silenced. She became a symbol of pride and freedom. Her courage inspired countless Nigerians to keep fighting until democracy was finally restored in 1999. Her children, especially Hafsat Abiola, carried on her legacy in activism. Streets, monuments, and awards have been named after her. And every year, Nigerians remember her not just as MKO's wife, but as a matter of democracy. Kudirat Abiola's story is not just about the past, it's about the present. It reminds us of the heavy price paid for democracy in Nigeria. It teaches us that freedom is never free. It is bought with blood, courage, and sacrifice. On June 4th, 1996, they killed her body, but her spirit lives on. If you found this story powerful, don't forget to like this video, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to this channel for more untold story from Nigerian history. Together, we'll keep the memories alive.